I just saw the first episode of Secret Invasion, and oh my god, that ending. I don't want to spoil it. Well, I mean, I guess by the time this comes out, it'll be fine, but good god. Maria's dead. Now, they could do the whole Coulson thing, but I doubt that, considering S.H.I.E.L.D. is gone. Coulson's gonna be in this. A lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff gonna be in this, supposedly. I mean, we saw it in the trailers, but who knows? Wow, really good setup, and the whole, everything exploding, and oh shit, we were wrong, or oh shit, like it's not even they're wrong. It's oh shit, they knew ahead of time. It was all a giant trap. Oh god, this is gonna be good. I love the slow build up and the espionage stuff, the fight scenes. Oh my god, the hand-to-hand combat fight scenes, the twist to throwing everyone over each other and like kicking the knee to the nose. Oh, it's awesome. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, this is awesome. I love the first episode. Very, very good stuff. Um, love the fact that they have Nick Fury. They kind of explain maybe when he went up, maybe when he was Fury and not. I don't know. That's still kind of left pretty vague. Hopefully we'll find out a little more as the episodes go on, but that was awesome. Episode 2 of Secret Invasion more or less just continues a lot of plot threads. There's a couple really strong events that happen. Say very much about them would kind of ruin them. But the events, it's continuing the story really well, and it's keeping up a very good pace to telling the story. It looks like we're getting hints of the young Skrull being Super Skrull. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like we're getting hints about the Super Skrulls, which would be awesome. And Rhodey knows about the Skrulls. I think he's a Skrull. I think it's like a Skrull sort of impersonating sort of deal with that one. Not sure. Um, Skrull Council, the main one, now has control of the military. So, yeah. It's advancing really well and keeping up the pacing quite nicely, which is something I can't quite say for a lot of the other shows. So, episode 3 goes into a little more of Fury's history. Um, not much more detail than we had before, but it you know fleshes out the new relationships like with his wife and things like that. And yeah, so that's its main purpose, it seems, and it shows the each person's side. We also get the evolution of the Super Scrolls, which seem to have more abilities than we saw at the last time they appeared. Talos' daughter is shot, and Rhodey is talking to Fury's wife. Possibly Rhodey is a Skrull. I honestly really think Rhodey is going to end up being a Skrull. We still have absolutely no sign of Coulson or Quake. I think I already said that. Sorry, I don't mean to repeat. But yeah, that I don't know. We're halfway through and we aren't seeing either of them. If they're just at the very very final piece, that's honestly that'd piss me off a little. You tease it in the trailer, but you're not really getting to it. The pacing is really well, and it's starting to get to the end, but yeah, no signs of previous things, and it's probably gonna take a bit to establish what the hell is going on with Coulson, especially since sorry about that. Since Agents of Shield spun off into its own time stream, which is kind of explained by Loki. It was weird. But yeah, overall, I don't know. This is just really bizarre. It's good though. It's still really well written, and I love the new stuff we're finding out about Nick Fury. Oh, but it's just This and She-Hulk are some of the most disappointing series so far. It's not bad, it's just disappointing as of right now. So, I just got through with watching episode 5 of Secret Invasion, and we finally have Nick Fury back. We still don't have any of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters. I am wondering where the fuck they are. Because, we got teasers of them in the trailer. If you're gonna do this, Marvel, don't tease us with these characters. Especially Coulson. Where the hell is Coulson? Like, I mean, at least Quake. Bring back somebody. What the hell? We have one episode left, and you haven't brought back anybody. It slightly annoys me. But the episode overall was really good, and we have a full-on Super Skrull now, and he's the only one, along with Talos' daughter, which, as I theorize, looks to be her taking over as the Skrull Queen, which is the one Johnny marries in the comics and all that, which is awesome. And Johnny is Human Torch. I mean, if you're watching my show, you probably already know that, but still, yeah, it's awesome. It is very good. It leads up to a very big climactic finale of either World War III or Gravik's death. It's one or the other. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's very, very exciting. Overall, it's just a very good episode. It has a lot of the smaller details. A character from Black Widow comes back. It's the guy who controls, Black Widow going back to Endgame and, getting from place to place to place. He's kind of like Wyatt Wingfoot. That's a very obscure cut. It's even less hard for you guys, hell, even Marvel fans. Wyatt Wingfoot's a pilot that led Fantastic Four and the Helicarrier for a while. It's a very similar character. Yeah, it's awesome. He was a cool ad. Very good episode. Just overall, just a really good episode. Still wondering where all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters are. Oh, they also have an amazing speech, and they also show why they don't want the Avengers getting involved. Very good explanation. Love that part. It took me a really, really long time to watch the finale. One, because it got spoiled for me so fast that it kind of burnt me on the best part of it, which was the fight. And well, I wouldn't even say that's the best part. This finale confuses me. This whole series and the way it feels confuses me. It doesn't have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tone or anything that we were promised in a lot of things. It sort of does. It is fairly similar to Winter Soldier, but that's about it. I like the espionage tone, but a lot of what we heard about early on was a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. finale stuff, and kind of seeing where that went, which was false. That was not true, and most people by now know that. The whole Rhodey thing is probably the best question, which will be answered in Armor Wars. It seems like the direction they're going is the Skrull lent out the blueprints everywhere, or did something wrong with the blueprints, and so now all the Stark tech is loose. Which is good plot, and it's Rhodey kind of just being confused about everything since he wasn't there for the blip, he wasn't there for the fight against Thanos. Whole lot of stuff happened while he was in there. So yeah, none of that was him. He doesn't know Tony is dead. That's gonna be interesting. The whole vigilantes against Skrulls thing lends to some interesting stuff. Although they killed off Super Skrull, unless they're gonna make a new one. They don't call him Super Skrull, but it's a pretty damn good Super Skrull. And they killed him off before he could ever meet the Fantastic Four, which absolutely fucking sucks. I really hope we don't just have Doctor Doom when that comes out. I want something different. As much as I want a comic accurate Doctor Doom, I want him to be a subplot and built up for the next movie, not the main villain of the first one. Yeah, this is just all sorts of confusing. The writing is really, really good, but it's just not the product it was advertised to be. The later ones, sure, but before a lot of the stuff was out, I don't know. And the fact that the fight scene was, I mean, it was really good, but I don't know. Something about all this just seems hollow. Sorry, that's one of the sponsors for later on, not right now. Um, yeah. So, and that's not a sponsored message. Is a sponsor, but we haven't done the sponsorship yet. Anyway, sorry about that interruption on the finale of this. But yeah, and this is being posted so later on because nobody gives a shit anymore. This was supposed to be posted the day of the finale, but I just couldn't bring myself to watch it because this just didn't grab me like I thought it would. Oh, it's just the most weird feeling with all of Marvel right now. There's a lot of stuff I'm excited to continue in Armor Wars and the Captain Marvel movie, but all of this felt like small bits of setup when this could have been such a bigger story. And I like the contained feeling, but they tried to sprout out in the last episode and kinda made it feel hollow. That's what I'm getting. It was good. The writing was good. I don't know why it feels hollow, but it does. It's a very hard problem to decipher, but I don't know. It wasn't outright bad like She-Hulk, but it's not outrageously good. It's got some fun moments. I don't know. I would still watch it, especially if you need to keep up with the MCU, because this is probably going to be pretty damn big, especially with Skrulls being known and out on the loose. And it doesn't sound like it's just Skrulls, it sounds like aliens in general. You know, how many aliens are on this planet? I mean, you got the Asgardians. Are they going to consider them aliens, even though they're a nation at this point? I like a lot of the political stuff. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, while it didn't handle a lot of it correctly, that was mostly due to reshoots, and the parts before the reshoots were amazing. The whole political commentary about the Black Captain America, great stuff. But yeah, this just has this very odd feeling. I'd give it about a 6 out of 10.